In 1947, Muslims, after years of living across the Indian subcontinent, finally decided to take a step to leave their home and pursue the dream of acquiring a new one. Why? Because they believed they were deprived of their fundamental human rights, such as freedom of worship and social justice, and instead they faced victimization, persecution, and even constitutional genocide. It is said that you never know someone else's misery until you undergo similar circumstances. Quaid-e-Azam, the founder of Pakistan, portrayed this in his speech he gave on the 11th of August 1947 when he said, "We are starting in the days where there is no discrimination. We are starting with this fundamental principle that we are all equal citizens of one state. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques or to any other place of worship in this state of Pakistan. You may belong to any religion or caste or creed. It has nothing to do with the business of the state." This was further emphasized by Amiruddin Kidwai in his design of the national flag of Pakistan. The white part, which covers 1/3 of the flag, represents religious minorities, recognizing them internationally as a fundamental part of Pakistan. However, a few people revoked the efforts of Pakistan's founding leaders. Unfortunately, Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto became the first one to distort Quaid-e-Azam's vision of Pakistan, shortly followed by Zia Ul Haq, whose systematic changes aimed at Islamizing the legal system, which were initiated in 1979. He made amendments to Section 295A of the Penal Code, which initially protected the religious rights of every individual, but these were eventually confined to only protect Muslims. Today, this is more commonly known as the Blasphemy Law, and between 1986 and 2010, about 1,274 people were prosecuted under it. The law remains a potent weapon that has been used by individuals for personal or religious motives, as well as by extremist groups to incite violence against religious minorities. Many of those convicted under the blasphemy law, like Mansoor Masih, Samuel Masih, and Iqbal Masih, have been killed extrajudiciously. Many are rotting in jail, while many cases of rape and assassination have occurred but have never been reported. Despite the countless efforts made by many Christian Pakistanis to improve or protect their country, they are still treated like outsiders. Many, like Captain Cecil Chowdhury, dedicated their whole lives to the building of the nation of Pakistan. Yet still, the Christians in the nation of Pakistan have been confined into a community which is deprived of their religious freedom. Are they suggesting somehow that Pakistan needs to become two nations? Does more blood still need to be shed? Does history need to repeat itself over and over and over again? Surely, freedom to practice one's religion should be everywhere, every person's right. And peaceful nations are the only ones which thrive. Since most of the other reforms made by Zia Ul Haq have been repealed, then surely the amendments made to 295A of the Penal Code should also be dissolved. Equal rights should be given to every individual of the state. For, as Jesus said, if a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. If a house is divided against itself, that house will not be able to stand.